protect us from our enemies. Set up a snare which they can't recover from. Let your will be done, on earth as well as in heaven. Y'all know how we come.
I love Chris Rich.
Stand your ground, hold it down, hold it down. I'm everywhere the soldiers found, loyal just like homeward bound. Writings on the wall, it's like we all been born here. The reason we been born here. Lately having visions, got the feeling this is our year. Neighbors watch with cold stares, sitting in the lawn chairs. Something's in the air. The day the world stood still, they told me I was crazy, but maybe I just knew too much. Stayed up out the way. I tried not to do too much, but pressure started building up. Something like a cobra clutch. Pressure bust pipes or build diamonds. So tell me what God you trust. Must be off the angel dust, thinking they can bang with us. If they come and lock me up, the fringes on my ankle cuffs. I ain't never shutting up, spitting all this fire, watching Babylon just burning up. Cause I ain't never shutting up, spitting all this fire all the way into the kingdom coming. Father, protect us, we at war, Lord. Lion of Judah, let him roar. Let it roar, Lord. Say, wanna test us to the core. To the core, Lord. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. Lion of Judah, let him roar. Let him roar, Lord. They wanna test us to the core. To the core, Lord. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. It's time to get our souls measured. Right now, more than ever. Words of a feather flock together. In times, desperate measures. Not the same, not at all. It ain't about no dollar. It's not a game going off every time he crosses wartime. Camouflage and war laid. Then the false and false prophets prophesied. I'm appalled, damn near nauseous. If your vision getting foggy, heed the words of these apostles. The vision so in depth, waking up in cold sweats. Still I have no more stress. Give me like the process. Give me strength to progress. Israel, we got next. Sounding off a kingdom come. Mighty trumpet in the drum. Keep the verse right under the thumb. So keep your curses off your tongue. That's for certain. We got hunger, they full of greed. They leave us with crumbs. We under siege, escaping the slums. Ain't no fear, they know where we from. Rivers of wisdom, let it flow. And the street rappers don't want no smoke. On this mic, I ain't no joke. Spit new life until I croak. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. Lion of Judah, let them roar. Let them roar, Lord. They want to test us to the core. To the core, Lord. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. Lion of Judah, let them roar. Let them roar, Lord. They want to test us to the core. To the core, forgive us. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord. Father, protect us, we at war. We at war, Lord.
Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Let's get it.
Revelation 5:5. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals thereof. A child of God in Babylon, it's not a sprint,
It's a marathon.
Precept on precept from
Deuteronomy to Jeremiah,
Genesis to
Isaiah,
Moses to
to
the
the
Messiah.
Messiah. Maybe go higher.
Repent.
Psalm feel the fire.
Oh my, here comes Judah. Spit scripture.
I'm a sharpshooter.
True sayer when I talk to you. Full armor when I walk through it. All praises, that's hallelujah. Oh my, here comes Judah. Oh my, here comes Judah. 12 tribes, they tried to hide. Watered down from the pulpit. Trying to watch my mouth, but it's bullshit. We were scattered to the four corners. Now they got a church
On every corner.
Tell me now who being saved when in the streets we being slaved. Black brother on black brother. Black sister on black sister. How we got so much religion but don't show signs of repentance. Tell me now who the lost sheep.
Tell me now who Israel.
1/3 got eyes to see. 1/3 got ears to hear.
2/3 in a deep sleep.
And they sold.
And the price cheap.
Oh my, here comes Judah. Oh my, here comes Judah. The lion woke and I
I
slay
slay
the
the
beast.
beast, I slay and I slay the dragon.
I'm the carrier.
This heavy cross.
Yahshua
Paid a heavy cost.
40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness and he didn't fold. Oh my, here comes Judah. Oh my, here comes Judah. Oh my, here comes Judah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Trilateral
Commission.
giving laws
To
to
the
the Congress. They like turn
All these niggas in the convicts.
Stop and frisk, 12 getting real
Noxious.
Fighting crime, law, the streets is a conquest.
We in deep water, sorta like the Loch Ness.
It's 94, 25 to life's the
Consequence.
Fast forward, niggas
Voted for the Grim Reaper. Hacksaw Jim Duggan put you in a sleeper.
They got skeletons in their basement.
They the Grim Reapers.
Now we ostracized while big wigs
Monopolize.
They lips moving,
We telling lies.
Time for us to fraternize. The game dirty, they
need sanitizer.
They took the oath of silence. Now we flashing on them tyrants. Found the
Master of all knowledge.
Keep blasting out these problems. Steady laughing at these cowards. Time to write it down on the concrete.
Outline it in white chalk.
Controversy
Might spark.
Keep it vicious.
With a light heart.
You live fast.
You die hard.
Our enemies
Going AWOL.
God's will
We gonna take off. They ain't ready for the face off.
give praise to the glorious.
Steady waking up all the warriors.
Giving praises to the glorious.
They petrify how the story ends.
Oh my, here come Judah. Oh my, here come Judah. Oh my, here come Judah. Oh my,
Oh my. If you scared, go to the modern day Christian church. Y'all already know how I'm coming, man. All praises to the Most High. I see brothers and sisters rolling in. Yes, yes, I see people rolling in quickly. Yeah, Cayenne's in the building. Jeffrey's in the house. Y'all do me a solid, pound that like button on your way in. We about to go in. Y'all already know what type of energy I'm bringing in these broadcasts. We about to lift the veil, man. What's good with you, bro? I see Derek in the house. Young G's in the building. Shout out to all the moderators. Y'all been holding it down, doing a fantastic job. Yo, what's going on? I see y'all rolling in. I see y'all rolling in. Lon Diamond's in the house. Nelly's in the building. Yeah, get them likes up. Let's run them up. Let's run them up. Let's talk about WW3. Let's talk about World War III. World War III is hell coming to earth. World War III is a holy war, ladies and gentlemen. And this holy war is being conducted on both sides, the light and the dark. All right? Now, what we got to understand about this holy war is the so-called powers to be, their goal is to bring hell to earth, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the AI is about. That's what going to CERN in Switzerland is about, you know, cracking open portals and stargates. This is what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Channeling different deities, going to the Pyramid Giza. It's all about releasing the gates of hell to come here on earth. This is literally what World War III is about. When you read this book of Revelations and you read to understand, you're going to get what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen prophetically. Might not happen in our lifetime, but nonetheless, I'm going to preach the gospel of Revelations and bring it out, because everything that the so-called powers that be are doing is to release hell on earth. Now, what is hell, ladies and gentlemen? Hell is the absence of God. Hell is the absence of God. What do you see going on right now? They're trying to attack believers. They're trying to silence believers. Over there in the land of Israel, people who are teaching about Christ are being incarcerated. Over there in communist China, they bring in a SWAT, kicking down doors, locking people up for teaching the lessons of Christ. Why? Because they want a godless nation, right? They want a godless world, rather. So hell is the absence of God. And when there's an absence of God, guess what's going to happen? All hell is going to break loose. Just like in the bottom, beneath the earth, it's coming out here. Now, the scriptures tell you, and and we're going to go to some sources too. But the scriptures tell you that hell have enlarged herself. In Isaiah 5:14, therefore hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure. And their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. See, hell have enlarged herself. Its capacity has expanded. Now the earth is going through mourning. Now the earth is going through excruciating pains because the pits are open. The seals are being released. Now, I want you to listen to something very interesting from our half-breed. That's what we're going to call him, a half-breed reptilian by the name of Elon Musk. I want you to listen to what Elon Musk had to say about the demons of technology and artificial intelligence. I want you to listen to this real quick. It's real quick.
Warning from Tesla Motors CEO Elon Musk. It has nothing to do with cars. Instead, Musk warns about artificial intelligence, which he has called more dangerous than nuclear weapons.
He said artificial intelligence is more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Elon Musk said artificial intelligence is more dangerous than nuclear weapons. All right, let's listen.
Musk spoke at a symposium at MIT.
Right, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
With artificial intelligence, we're summoning the what? Hold on, what did he say? We summoning what?
Symposium at MIT.
Right, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know what?
We're settling demons? Hold on, wait. So y'all are getting entities from hell and bringing it to the earth. Y'all summoning demons. So with this AI takeover, what do you think is happening? Hell is coming to earth. Everything that's in that bottomless pit is trying to manifest itself here.
Those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
He said the guy with the cross and the pentagram believed that they could control the demons, but it didn't work out.
I take it there will be no Hell 9000 going up to Mars.
Hell 9000 would be easy. It's way more complex than, I mean, to put it in Hell 9000 to shame. Yeah. I like puppy dog.
Of course, referencing Space Odyssey. Following his next question, Musk blanked.
So Elon Musk is telling you what's going on. Not to mention this, right? And somebody brought it up in the chat, so I know the Holy Spirit is here. Not to mention this, somebody actually just brought this up, and I was going here next, right?
For their country is plagued by poverty, after decades of war, drought and desertification adding more to the disaster. The fact is that the river you say watered the biblical Garden of Eden is found to be slowly drying up. Drought in the Euphrates River has been a phenomenon with a lot of religious backing. However, when the Bible says particular things will happen, it doesn't tell if it's due to nature or because of man's politics or industry. They happened. One of Western Asia's most essential and longest rivers is the Euphrates. It originates in Turkey and travels through the southeast mountains and southern foothills of the area before flowing into Syria and Iraq and a variety of vegetation before emptying into the Persian Gulf. A satellite photo has shocked everyone. Even scientists were surprised to see this river drying up so quickly.
The river Euphrates is drying up rather quickly, ladies and gentlemen. So what does this mean? What does this mean prophetically? Well, we know when the river Euphrates dries up, then certain entities and spirits and demons are being released here on this physical plane, right? That's what the scriptures tell us. And this is why Revelations 1:3 says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So blessed is those who actually read it, right? Because the time is at hand. Revelations tell us in 9:17, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and jacknip and brimstone, and the heads of horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issue fire, smoke, and brimstone. Revelations 9 and 18. By those three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone, which issued out of their mouths. So we're talking about a third part of man will be obliterated, will be killed, will be destroyed. But make no mistake about this. And I want you to hear me very clearly, because you're going to have some people who hear that and believe they're doomed and they're destined for death, pain, and punishment. Not if the Most High is with you. Not if the Most High give you grace. Not if the Most High protect you. You know, a lot of times when I'm bringing this truth out and bringing the scriptures out, only scared people who are not moving according to the word are afraid. But righteous people are rejoicing because they can see prophecy coming true. What do the scriptures tell us? And it tells us, and let me go here, and I believe it's in Isaiah. No, it's in, yeah, I found it here. That book of Revelations be jumping right out, man, I'm telling you. Where the scriptures tell us that God controlled everything. He controlled the light and the darkness. So we're supposed to fear the Most High, which is the beginning of all wisdom. If you want to fear something, fear the Creator. Fear the Almighty. Right? Let's hear Elon Musk one more time. No, actually, let's hear this about the rivers Euphrates. Let me get organized here. I got a lot of stuff running through my mind with this one, right? Let's finish hearing about the river Euphrates. Let's get it. Everybody pound the like button. Let's go.
Well, this image is from 2021 when the Euphrates River was full, but now look at this picture. It is recorded by Google Earth in 2023. The Euphrates River is almost completely drying up. This is the Anna Tower in Iraq. You can see the Anna Tower has shut off completely. It is the measures of the waters in the region, but now it is left without water around it. From this picture, you can tell that the Euphrates River is dying now. Soon,
the Euphrates River is completely drying up, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the scriptures told you. Just like the scriptures told you. And they told you that the fallen angels will be able to manifest themselves here on this planet after that river dries up. Let's see, Revelation 16 and 12. The sixth angel poured out the vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof dried up, and the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Boom, that's scripture right there. So we have to prophesy what the Bible is telling you. The angels were given permission to dry that river up, so everything that's happening right now will come to fruition, right? Now, it goes on to tell us in Revelations chapter 6. Hold on. What is going on here? My computer job like tripping. Now we in Revelations chapter 9. Let's go. And it says, and we're in verse 10. And they had 10 tails like unto scorpions, and their stings in their tails. And their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, and in the Greek tongue have his name Apollyon. So here we have demons. Apollyon, Abaddon, which we already know that in Switzerland, the CERN project, the land it sits on is called Apollyon. It's called Apollyon. So they have this place where they are already in communication and proximity of this fallen angel. The demon is already here on this planet. The angel of the bottomless pit is already made its way. So now what's taking place on the planet is they're bringing hell to earth. Hell is literally coming to earth, ladies and gentlemen. This is what World War III is, surviving hell. God's people are tasked with the duty of surviving absolute hell. I want you to listen to some of the things that's going on in the news right now, so you can know that the world is shutting down right before your eyes. You're just not paying attention. They're all preparing for WW3. We just hit the tip of the iceberg. The whole entire world, except for our people, we're too reliant on the other nations. We don't want nothing for ourselves. We don't want to establish nothing that we can call our own. We would rather rely on the other nations. That's what's going on when the whole earth is preparing for prophecy because they know it's coming, right? Peep this. Listen to what's going on in the world.
You guys got the memo. Target closing stores down 13, Walgreens 200, Macy's 125, Starbucks 400 stores, Bath & Beyond 150 stores, Victoria's Secret 50 stores, Kohl's 27 stores, American Eagle 250 stores, GameStop 200 stores, Walmart 154 stores. It's getting real. We're in the midst of a recession. When stores start closing down and downside.
Guys, it's even worse than what we really thought. Bed Bath & Beyond is at 896 stores closed. Foot Locker around 545. Tuesday morning, 487. Banana Republic is closing around 50 stores. CVS 300. Walgreens 300 as well.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are all these stores shutting down? Why? The stores that you rely on for your goods, why are they abandoning ship? Why are they abandoning ship? What is the purpose? The places that we rely on. Listen, the Most High it's like he is trying to warn our people to prepare. It's like we're supposed to be doing something. And sometimes I feel like Noah, bro. It's like we can see these things coming. The believers know it's coming, but it's not too many people active. Here we got access to all this land. Acres upon acres upon acres upon acres of land. And nobody wants to come together. We all on the internet. I got this big old following. And ain't nobody ready to establish something for their own. There has to be a demonic spirit in that. There has to be an evil spirit in our people where we believe that relying on the other nations is salvation. There's something wrong with people, bro. There's something extremely wrong with people. One of these days, y'all gonna see the difference between me and these content creators. Y'all gonna see the difference. And it's a big difference. I'm not satisfied with relying on another nation for everything. They can shut their damn stores down. I want my own land. I want my own cattle. I want my own grocery stores. We supposed to want everything that's owed to us. And we supposed to walk in that. With no fear. Because it take courage. It take courage to substantiate something on your own. It take courage to be a Renaissance man, a Renaissance woman. Where your whole family is telling you done joined the cult. Where your whole family has shunned you and isolated you because you decided to say, you know what, the hell with this world. You know what, I'm going to build with my people because we can see what's coming. The Bible says, gather yourselves together, O nation, not desire. I'm going to tell you right now, YouTube is like the modern day mega church. That's all it is. And Cash App is the modern day collection plate. That's it. That's it and that's all, folks. We're the countrymen. We're the noblemen. We're the nationmen. We're the revolutionaries. We're the real people with it in their blood. I ain't finna sit back like a little bitch and rely on these people for everything. We need our own.
GameStop 100 plus, Journeys 100 plus, Burger King more than 400, And it just, the list goes on, and they're not gonna talk about this in the media. They don't expect this to be in the news. We just have to help out each other. We have to share this information. We have to know that we are not living the best times. And you know what? The more people want to stay blind, the more they're gonna suffer. This right now is the time where either you're gonna wake up and be forced to wake up, or go to sleep completely, because it's just, you will not be able to be in between. Either you start getting ready for your family, you stock up on food, you start praying, you actually start going on to church and opening your Bible.
Now, what she's saying is clear. You know, one thing about it is we've become very comfortable in captivity. Very comfortable in captivity, to the point it's like we got our big screen TVs, we got our Netflix, we got our Amazon, we got all the things that make us comfortable. We got all the things that make us comfortable. And it's like people believe that that's the know all be all, and that you shouldn't take steps to build. One thing I noticed, man, when I was, I'm gonna say this, and I've been a man for a long time, but I can honestly say this, man, until I went to Liberia, flew across the Red Sea, went through Morocco, went through the Ivory Coast, and sat down at Ambassador Sorba's house with dignitaries and leaders of the country, and talked about how we can fix the infrastructure of the country, build the country, and do what we need to do around a round table of men, a council, talk about what needs to be done in the country. Until I sat there with people who had the power to do these things, I didn't know what a man was. I did not know what a man was. And the Israelites supposed to have global responsibilities, just like the shepherds of old did. We're supposed to be noblemen, nation, and countrymen. The same way the Gentiles sat around and talked about how they were going to build up America and put certain laws in place. Imagine men of truth sitting around a round table who have the power to do so. And we're talking about what laws we can change, what we can put in place, how we can build infrastructure, what bill can go here, what bill can go there, how we can do this and how we can do that. I sat in those meetings, and guess what? It changed me. Once you understand your position, you know. See, the gospel ain't just sitting here preaching to people. That's one part of the gospel. The gospel ain't just giving y'all motivational talks and making you feel good. Hell, Creflo Dollar and all them, they got motivational talks too. TD Jakes and all them got it too. They can sit in their pulpit and come up with some very motivational talk, send a collection plate around and not do shit for the people. But it's more to the ministry than just talking.
Or else.
I hope you guys got the memo.
Now, peep what's going on, what else is going on in the news with your politicians and various people when it comes to this human trafficking thing that just went down. That's on the news right now. I want to talk about this. Let's go.
Staying in Polk County history, more than 200 people are facing tonight, among them a local school athletic director and coach and a few Disney employees. Fox 13's Carla Byron joins us live from the Polk County Sheriff's Office. So Carla, this operation had some pretty significant results.
Yeah, Sheriff Grady Judd said some of the suspects brought weapons or drugs with them to the undercover location. Some even brought their children with them, which is unusual to say the least. He adds a lot of the suspects and victims were here in the country illegally.
She's one of the human traffickers.
Out of the 219 arrests in the undercover multi-agency operation,
she's the one that was.
So let me get this right. You got a coach, Disney employees, teachers, all arrested in the largest human trafficking sting in America. Why this ain't all over? Why everybody ain't talking about this? I mean, damn. Hell on earth, all it's hell on earth, y'all. You got Disney employees, a coach, teachers arrested, and the largest human trafficking sting in America. This place is becoming hell, man. Hellraiser, the movie, it was talking about this. How everything that was in hell was going to come to earth. All the demons is going to start hacking people. And the most wicked, perverse things are going to happen. And these people are given positions to execute this type of sickness and wickedness.
Was setting the appointments. She's the one that were prostituting two young ladies.
two suspects, one from Chicago and another from Orlando, were arrested for human trafficking, a life felony, and two others are still under investigation.
He loaned her $2,200 to repair a vehicle, and she didn't have the money to pay it back. So he said, you're gonna have to do prostitution.
Investigators say the two are also undocumented. In fact, they say 35 of the suspects arrested were in the United States illegally, and 3 were victims of human trafficking. The sheriff says they're seeing more undocumented people in every operation they do.
They were paying off the coyote.
Just undercover human trafficking sting in Polk County history. More than 2.
That's crazy, bro. In Polk County history, I stand corrected. Where's Polk County? Is that in Florida? Somebody let me know what Polk County is. It's the largest human trafficking sting in Polk County history. Florida, okay. That's crazy. You got Disney employees involved, teachers involved, coaches involved. I'm telling you, bro. Nowhere in America is really obsolete when it comes to salvation. So the goal should be to make your way to something greater. Let me see what this person said. Yep, somebody said FBI. Hold on, let me read that. Let me see that. Somebody said FBI chief was at Davos MTG with Klaus Schwab. We've been sold out. Man, what? We definitely been sold out, man. Ain't no doubt about that. The scriptures go on to tell us in Revelations 9 and 19. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men were not killed by the plagues, yet repented. And the rest of the men were not killed by the plagues, yet repented, not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. So you're going to have a remnant. When we talk about the remnant, you got to understand a lot of people are not going to be within that remnant of people. A lot of people are going to be taken out. A lot of people are going to fall prey and fall victim to this system and fall right along with it. A lot of y'all's friends, family, colleagues, and associates, listen, they're not going where y'all going. Some of y'all know that y'all got to let go of certain people. Some of y'all know that certain individuals have been a hindrance to you in your life, and they have been stopping you at every corner from getting closer to your Creator, from putting away the old ways, from renewing your mind and thinking clearly. And there are certain people who don't even want you to move from one place to the next. They don't want you to travel. They don't want you to be out and about. And you got to understand, man, there has to come a time where you understand that some people got to be let go. He who loves mother, father, sister, brother more than me is not worthy of me. And a man's enemies will be they of their own household. there's certain people that just not going to get it. They're gonna allow the smart cities to grasp it. They're gonna just follow everything that's being done. You know why? Because they're falling for the son of perdition. They're falling for the man of sin. And they're gonna begin to worship Satan like it's a Christ-like figure. That's what's going on right now, because they're looking at all these technological advances. They're looking at all this convenience. And people are saying to themselves, chosen ones, y'all gotta understand, people are saying that this is God. This is the Most High. All of these advances, all that we have, you know, this is the Lord. This has to be, this is a blessing. It's gotta be coming from God. We gotta, you know, we got everything conveniently given to us. It's gotta be of the Lord. No. It's designed to make you comfortable. It's designed to stop you from moving accordingly. It's designed to stop you from, you know, making the right moves in life. They want you to be stagnant. Brothers and sisters, this whole satanic society is about making you stagnant, lethargic, not willing to do what you need to do as a person. And then you got people around you reinforcing that same ideology. That's how it is. It be your own people reinforcing the same garbage. Now, don't worry about that. Well, why would you want to go do that? You know how many people went to our off-grid camping trip who was like, yo, my family was like, yo, why would you go over there and go see about some land and all of that? That's foreign to people. That's crazy to people, but to the Most High, that's being set apart. That's being set apart. Revelations 9:21. Neither repented to their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was the sun, and his feet had pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot upon the earth, and cried with a loud voice, and when a lion roareth, and when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices. So when I say that this holy war, WW3, is being fought on both sides, there's the holy angels and there's the fallen angels. And everything that these scriptures are saying are happening in the invisible realm. But these things must manifest. So when you read in the book of Revelations and you seeing, dang, you seeing the horsemen of the apocalypse, you seeing the veils that's being lifted, you see everything that's going on, it all equivalates to hell being on earth and a remnant of those people repenting, coming out of it, you know, being set apart and being secure. That's what the scriptures is all about. It goes on to tell us. And the angel, which I saw upon the sea and the earth, lifted up his hands to heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven and the things there are, and the earth and the things that are in it, and the sea and the things which are therein, that they should be time no longer. It goes on to say, but in that day of the voice of the 7 angels, which shall begin to sound, the mystery of God shall be finished, and he hath declared to his servants and prophets. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me and said, go and take the little book which is open from the angels, which standeth upon the earth. And this book, ladies and gentlemen, is going to have our names written of. So it's on both sides. Yeah, hell is going to be released, given an ability to destroy a third of mankind. Real talk. Let me see. Somebody said, man, I feel like Supernatural and Ghostbusters, Demon Slayers, and a Mystery Machine. Right? This stuff is real. This stuff is real, bro. Somebody goes on to say, I boast eternal love and peace of the world. Hey, in order to find peace, you got to go through hell first. Somebody said spoon feeding you to the devil's agenda. That's exactly what they're doing. Somebody said, I'm currently homeless because of gang stalking. My whole town rose against me. Hey man, this is why, you know, if you persecuted in one place, you got to go into the next. And you also got to stay prayed up. You got to stay in this faith, man. You got to understand, we battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities in high places. Listen, everything that's happening in the spiritual realm manifesting physically. So if you're enduring gang stalking, if you've been a targeted individual and you dealing with the street theater, you got to understand, you got to fight it spiritually first. You got to get into your prayer bag. You know, find some time to fast. Find some time to really understand what's going on around you. You know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You got to understand that. So a lot of times people take a carnal approach when it comes to the war that we're facing. And you got people, you know, digging underground bunkers, all of that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with having things ready. There's nothing wrong with being prepared. Matter of fact, the scriptures tell you the ant, be like the ant. When they can see a season, what do the ant do? You don't have to tell the ant in its season to prepare. You don't have to tell the ant to get ready. If we see the housing market pretty much collapsing, if we seeing that people can't afford food, if we see all of these jobs being shut down, we see the AI being rolled out, should we not prepare for the season? Should we not move according to what is happening on the face of this planet? Should we not be like the ant? I mean, we got to use our minds, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Most High God did not give us access to all that land for no reason. It was done for a reason. He put that land into the hands of the people that he trusted with it. He put it into the hands of the people he trusted to do right by the people. Yeah, somebody said that New York is literally sinking right now. I don't think people get it.
Target closing stores down 13, Walgreens 200, Macy's 125, Starbucks 400 stores, Bath & Beyond 150 stores, Victoria's Secret 50 stores, Kohl's 27 stores, American Eagle 250 stores, GameStop 200 stores, Walmart 154 stores. It's getting real. We're in the midst of a recession. When stores start closing down and downside.
Guys, it's even worse than what we really thought. Bed Bath & Beyond is at 896 stores closed. Foot Locker around 545. Tuesday morning, 487. Banana Republic is closing around 50 stores. CVS 300, Walgreens 300 as well. GameStop 100 plus, Journeys 100 plus, Burger King more than 400. And it just, the list goes on and on. And they're not gonna talk about this in the media. They don't expect this to be in the news. We just have to help out each other. We have to share this information.
You see how she said, we just gonna have to help out each other. It has to come a point in time where people get like-minded. And we got to build as a nation. We have to build as a nation of people. We have to establish ourselves as a nation. And we have to move accordingly. I don't want to rely on these people. They can shut down the whole country if they want. When they shut down the whole country, you know what I want to be doing? I want to be somewhere on some land doing what I'm doing with my people of like mind. People who are not losing their entire everlasting mind, because guess what? The zombies is going to come out. The meat suits and demons is going to come out full-fledged, because when people get afraid, all hell breaks loose. People get desperate, as if they haven't been taking heed to the warnings coming from God's prophets telling them what's going on. As if the Most High's prophets and teachers haven't been telling them, hey, listen, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Brothers ain't telling y'all to be hopeless and give up on life. You got to keep living. You got to live your life. One thing about it, brothers and sisters of the truth ain't sitting around afraid. Brothers and sisters ain't just not living their life and doing what they need to do. But at the same time, the same energy we put towards building their kingdom in their nation, we go to their jobs and they don't even care about us on their jobs. They told you if you don't get the pointy thing, you SOL, you out of a damn job. They was willing to throw y'all in the streets and fire y'all. Then they got all these companies shut down. They bringing AI in. All I'm saying is don't put all your eggs in that basket. Won't you build with your people? We got all these resources. We built this nation from the ground up. They ain't gave you nothing. They ain't gave you no type of recompense. Why don't you build with your own people? That's all the brothers telling you. Instead of putting all your eggs in that basket, won't you deal with the people who actually sustaining something? Serious people. People who ain't just playing games. I'm telling you. But everybody want to keep putting their faith in a broken society. It ain't going to get no better. I'll be the bearer of bad news. It's going to be hell on earth. World War III is hell coming to earth. People going to get desperate. The murderers going to come out. The purgers are going to come out. You're going to be seeing people with clown suits on, clown masks. You're going to have other nations wearing real life like masks. Let's not even get into the damn sleeper cells. Let's talk about it. Why don't you look up DARPA Operation Avatar? Let's talk about it. Where they got a hub where they got soldiers in caves hooked up to machines, and they're going to be using these demonic technology to use robots and AIs with somebody's consciousness hooked up to a robot, and they're going to be sending sleeper cells and different entities at people. Let's talk about that. It's all gonna happen.
We have to know that we are not living the best times. And you know what? The more
the winter soldiers. Yeah.
people want to stay blind, the more they're gonna suffer. This right now is the time where either you're gonna wake up and be forced to wake up.
Either you're gonna wake the hell up or you're gonna be forced to wake up. That's what it's gonna come to. Either you're gonna wake up or you're gonna be forced to wake up. Because it's like all these things that happen. The pointy thing came out. People still didn't wake up. They were still in a trance. The market of beasts is here. Were they giving, was it 20,000 or 10,000? They were giving like $10,000 for people to get the mark. Now they got it where people are selling their likeness to AI for $200K. You see all this stuff happening and nothing is, you still ain't waking up. You still ain't waking up. Waking up ain't just you knowing. Waking up is you walking in the knowledge of truth. Because what the Bible say, faith without works is what? Faith without works is dead. There's a lot of people who do a lot of damn talking. But faith without works is dead. You can have the faith, but if you're not operating in that faith, meaning you know that prophecy is here, you know what's happening in the world, and you're moving accordingly. If you know people are becoming demonic, demented, backstabbers, ready to line you up and take you out, what do? You stop hanging with these people. You get away from those people because you know that they don't have your best interests at heart. If you know that people will be just jealous and envious and really not on your side, and they begin to show themselves, you just stay away from those people. Well, guess what? This whole entire system that showed you that they don't give a fuck about you. They done showed you their horns already. So guess what we got to do? We got to move accordingly. Hey, I want to be set apart from this here place because this place showed me that, they don't have my best interests at heart. And when everything, if anything, let's say it this way, if anything was to go wrong, this country gonna leave me out in the dark because they hate my people. I feel more safe with my people, building with my people.
Or go to sleep completely because it's just you will not be able to be in between. Either you start getting ready.
Y'all get the likes up on the video if you getting some understanding. Get the likes up on the video.
For your family, you stop.
These content creators can't talk like me because they're not doing shit. They can't talk like this. How the hell they gonna talk like I'm talking if they not proactive? I don't give a damn how much they talk about what's gonna happen, the mark of the beast, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. You ain't doing shit. Only thing you trying to do is scare people. I'm trying to provoke people to use their mind and move accordingly. I'm the only one on social media doing that. You want to know where your modern day Marcus Garvey is? I'm right here. Big breed. Put some damn respect on me. Put some respect on the UNY. Nobody sitting around here being humble with y'all. Content creator just talking shit. I'm walking this. I'm living this. This is my life. The hell is you saying? I'm the voice of this generation right now. Like it or love it. It is what it is.
Up on food, you start praying, you actually start going to church and opening your Bible, or else.
I hope you guys got the memo. Target closing stores down 13. Walgreens 200. Macy's 125. Starbucks 400 stores. Bath & Beyond 150 stores. Victoria's Secret 50 stores. Kohl's 27 stores.
But guess what? They can shut down all the stores they want. They can shut the whole damn country down as far as I care. Because guess what? The Bible, the biblical prophecy say that we're going to leave this place plenteous. That from the land of our captivity, we're going to have everything. And I believe that wholeheartedly. The scriptures tell us that the chosen going to be secure, that we're going to have the seal of the Almighty on us. We're going to be like Meshach and Abednego. We're going to be walking through the fiery trials and come out the other end unscathed. We're going to be walking through the valley of the shadow of death, fearing no man and fearing nothing. Only man I fear is God. And he's a man of war. I fear the man of war. Everything I do is out of the fear of the Most High. If we ain't obedient to what he's telling us in these scriptures, then it is what it is. What the book tell us? Esdras 2nd Esdras 15 and 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. See, it's going to be fearful sights here. And it goes on to say, woe to the world and them that dwell in. This is the Bible telling us, woe to the world and them that dwell in it. Means beware, it's going to get real. Woe. The vision that the prophet was having, woe. Woe. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. The course of their actions shall stand in their power. They're going to be invading one another. This was coming. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You're going to desire to want to go from one place, but you can't. Why? You're going to be in the smart city. You're going to be locked in. You're going to be one with the AI, one with the Matrix. Ain't no going nowhere. You ain't going to be able to go nowhere. They're going to have armed guards. They're going to have the sleeper cells and the winter soldiers protecting. It's going to be foreign troops. It's going to be foreign troops stopping you. People who don't have no stock in the race. And they're doing this on purpose. Y'all don't understand what's going on with the military right now? You don't understand why they're not drafting our men no more like they were doing back in the day? Because all of the immigrants that's coming over will be the U.S. military. But the U.S. military is not going to be trying to fight a war overseas. Nah, that's not what they came over here for. There's another war coming. They being put in place when all hell break loose, when martial law comes. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You're not afraid now, right? You shouldn't be, because you got to wait till it's at your front door, right? And if you moving accordingly, you have no reason to be afraid. But this is scripture. This is truth. But because their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You have grown-ass men crying. Grown-ass men scared to go outside. Grown-ass men who ain't practicing their Second Amendment. You're going to have men going to be afraid. Not just single women. Grown men going to be afraid. It's going to get bad. It goes on to say, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. He shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. They ain't going to have no kind of love for their neighbor. People going to be breaking into people's houses. It's going to get real out here. Because look at it. They got $19 organic raw milk right now. $19 damn dollars. There's people who don't make $19 an hour. $19 for raw milk right now, y'all. That's a whole hour's worth of labor at work for most people. Making 15 and 16. Take out taxes, you're getting about 12 or 13. A whole hour's worth of work. You can't even afford a gallon of milk. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Y'all think it's going to get better or worse? How many think, by show of twos in the chat, how many of y'all think the economy is going to get better? By show of twos, how many of y'all believe the economy is going to get better? By show of ones, how many of y'all believe the economy ain't going to get no better and it's going to get worse? Let's see who's a realist. I want to see all the realists in the building. I'm going to have to agree. See, we all in agreement here. You see the power of agreements? We all know. So we all came to a reality that no matter what's going on, this economy is going downhill. Ain't no way they can keep printing out money on all these countries and all of a sudden the economy gets better. No. It goes on to say, behold, saith God, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south and from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things they have done to them. This is what's going on right now. The kings that they're talking about is the real prophets of the Most High. The kings on the earth that the scriptures is talking about, from the south to the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one another and repay the things that they have done to them. That's us. That's prophecy. It's talking about the men of the Most High, the real kings. It says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so I will do also in recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord. So his chosen, it says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, and I will do also in recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord. I mean, we're going to get recompense. We're going to be vindicated. Why? Because we're obedient. We're turning, we're prophesying and we're turning against this wicked land. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. So those who shed innocent blood are going to be totally destroyed. They're going to be wiped out and annihilated. The fire is gone forth from his wrath. He hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them into death and destruction. So who is the hell on earth going to be for? Let's see if y'all been paying attention. Let me see what y'all say in this. World War III is hell coming to earth. Who will be suffering the hell that's coming to earth? Who will be enduring WW3? Oh, somebody said it off the break. She said the wicked. Who else, y'all? The enemies of God, the wicked. So I want to make sure my audience understands my message. The disobedient, the reprobates, the 2/3. The 2/3 who denied the truth, the unrighteous, the heathens. If you scared, take your ass to the Christian church, because my people ain't scared. The unbelievers, the unrighteous, the unrepentant. Those who shed innocent blood is in there too, y'all. So we understand that it's going to be hell on earth for somebody. Ooh, it's going to be hell on earth for somebody. It ain't finna be hell on earth for us. We finna be sealed. We finna have the seal of the Most High, and we finna be set apart, even if we gotta leave friends, family, colleagues, associates, whoever the hell we gotta leave behind, co-workers, whoever it is, we gotta leave behind. We gonna leave them people behind. You know why? Because we want our salvation. World War III is gonna be hell on earth, man. It'll be straight hell on earth, and we need to have the likes over 1,000. Y'all get that like button up. Based on the likes, that's how long I be staying on, when y'all showing y'all support. Yeah, it's man versus AI right now. Somebody said one because the prophetic. Somebody said the real left behind gonna be chosen ones being set apart. Facts. That's exactly what it is. That's a deep message. It ain't that Jesuit movie they've been putting out. The real left behind gonna be those who are set apart. And the more things that happen on this planet, those who have the Holy Spirit gonna move accordingly. They're going to move accordingly. Somebody said exactly. Yep, real talk. And we almost getting it, man. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about. We almost got it. What Elon Musk tell us again, so we can know what World War III is really about.
Tesla Motors CEO Elon Musk, it has nothing to do with cars. Instead, Musk warns about artificial intelligence, which he has called more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Musk spoke.
He said artificial intelligence is more dangerous than nuclear weapons.
At a symposium at MIT.
And with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
Well, artificial intelligence, we summoning the demons.
You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
I take it there will be no Hell 9000 going up to Mars.
Hell 9000 would be easy. It's way more complex than, I mean, to put it in hell 9,000 to shame. Yeah. I was like a puppy dog.
Of course, referencing Space Odyssey. Following his next question, Musk blanked out and apologized, saying he was thinking about the AI thing for a second. So engrossed was he in that idea. And a warning from Tesla.
Wow. When you watch the Hellraiser movie, man, it actually showing you hell coming to earth. That demon was representing Abaddon. They call him Pinhead, but Pinhead was really a demon that was releasing a bottomless pit to the earth. So that movie is really telling you, and it was a war. It was like a war that broke loose on earth. It literally was about World War III. Hell becoming, basically manifesting itself here on earth. It's real talk, man. Yeah, man. All praises to the Almighty. Hopefully y'all gain some understanding here. Getting that we're going to have to start to build together. You know, all the other nations of the earth, they're getting prepared. They're going to go back to their people. They already know what's coming. They're like 10 steps ahead of the game. They all have online assets like Bitcoin and different trading systems, NFTs, and so forth. But guess what? We have our own too. I'm talking about melanated people. Newbreed.love. Get yourself some of those love notes. Be a part of our trading system. On top of that, other nations are going to go back to their homeland. When America is really at its last breath, there's going to be a lot of people going to their homeland. What are we going to do? And then you're going to have some people. Now, let me make this clear. You're going to have some people that's in America that's already prepared. And I mean, such as the brothers, like such as your Pastor Dows, who got land. You know, and shout out to Straightway. They got it right. When you read this Bible, they got it right. It just is what it is. We got it right as well. And I'm speaking of the United Nation of Israel. We have it right. We know what we're doing. What I personally believe is that the land that we acquire here in America will pretty much be a launch pad back to our homeland. Once everything is done and the Most High sent his son back, you know, it's pretty much like a launch pad to our homeland. It's a place where all hell is breaking loose, we are among like-minded people, and we're being tried, and we're learning, and we're living sin-free, and we're not in the midst of the city where we're being, inundated by wickedness. So, you know, it just kind of is what it is. I mean, we just move according to the times, doing what the Bible tells us to do, preparing the oil in our lampstand. You know, not just hearers of the word, but doers of the word. You understand? But that's what it is, brothers and sisters. And we like 8 likes away from 1,000. Come on, let's get it. Let's get those before I end the stream. Let's get them 8 likes up. It's 8 likes. We got over 1,200 people in the building. Somebody said, thank you, Bree, for helping save a lot of us. Hey, man, only the Messiah can save us. My job is to do what I'm told to do. Move accordingly. But all praises to the Creator. Thank y'all for coming through, showing y'all support for the broadcast. If y'all like this content here, feel free to share it. Share it everywhere. Also, turn your post notification bell on so you can get these videos as they're being uploaded. Look, I thank each and every one of y'all for coming through. I got more content coming. Support the work at newbreed.love, right? Thank y'all. Shalom and peace.